The stock Suzuki DR-Z400 on its own is a formidable dual-sport motorcycle. It fits the dichotomous needs of adventure riders with there-when-you-need-it freeway capabilities and the shredding prowess of smaller dirt bikes when the pavement ends. Although the DR-Z400 E is an excellent dirt bike and capable enough on the road with a street kit, there were some limitations. Off-road range typically topped out at about 100 miles. Luggage capacity was non-existent, and a cutting board and a few hundred bungee cords can only make it so far on rough terrain. In a double-blind comfort test conducted at MIT, a flaming board with nails sticking out of it was chosen over the stock seat nearly 2-to-1. When financial woes forced me to choose between the adventure-touring KLR 650 and the trail-happy DR-Z400, I stuck with the smaller bike for the power, the maneuverability, and the off-road capability. However, I sorely missed the idea that I could tour the world on the Kawasaki. It seemed that my hope of having a lightweight, do-it-all dual sport, a true 50-50 dirt and street machine capable of long-range, comfortable travel and middleweight trail capabilities, was impossible. That is until two friends, MrRojoneck and MrDuhfactor, made the impossible possible. Now, this monster of a machine is one of a kind. It is an unholy abomination capable of long-distance desert touring and adventure in the most hostile of environments. Its creators named it the Black Widow. There is nothing else quite like it, and it is perfect. The custom suspension from Aguirre Tuning was tailor-made for my style, ability, weight, and the other mods on the bike down to the ounce. They told me they would make my bike go fast by putting a sticker on it. They put on 3 stickers. I am told that the Chinese symbols mean, "He who delivers ice cream novelties walks away awkwardly." The ride it delivers could be likened to a couch from Buckingham Palace strapped to a rodeo bull. The Suzuki Gel Seat not only looks and feels like a thin recliner wrapped in dominatrix leather, but is actually recommended by 4 of 5 proctologists to soothe rectal discomfort over the leading brand of hemorrhoid cream. I heard that there are not many tires that outperform the Dunlop D606. Having the tires on the Black Widow made me a believer. Below the earth-shredding knobs are ultra-heavy-duty tubes filled with Ride-On for an auto-balancing tire that is nearly invincible. The fuel system was almost completely rebuilt. The carburetor was extracted, cleaned, jetted, gutted, and combined with the still-beating robot heart of a time-traveling android from a post-apocalyptic future timeline. Sensors were replaced, new lines were installed, cables were threaded, holes were drilled, and the throttle response was maximized. These modifications, coupled with shorter sprockets in the front and rear, a new gold chain, and an FMF PowerCore 4 exhaust make the Black Widow ride and sound like a roaring, grunting battle cry of a half lion, half honey badger, and half battle troll hybrid on PCP. Everything on the bike is smoother now. Bearings, grips, sprockets, levers, cables, and seals were all replaced. The electrical system was completely rewired and insulated. A waterproof 12-volt adapter was installed to power cameras, pumps, and post-apocalyptic androids, or any other gadgets that needed charging. To improve the Widow's range, they installed a Clarke 3.6-gallon tank. Anything more than this would have disrupted handling and possibly comfort. However, they knew there would need to be more fuel on board, so they created a completely custom rear rack system capable of carrying the burdens of 1,000 men, 1 pre-diet Paula Deen, or just whatever I wanted to take camping. The 2-gallon gasoline Rotopax covers the left side, opposed by a 2-gallon water tank on the right and a top box for gear. The rack and the Rotopax will reportedly extend the range of the Widow to 200 miles while reducing VDR-related near-death experiences by 64%. The Misters not only improved the function of the Widow, but the form as well. They installed all new shiny black Acerbis Plastics, new Trackside Handguards sans decals, and a TrailTech X2 dual sport headlight that blows away the old Baja Designs light in both looks and functionality. Many a head has been turned, whether it be a cager, a Harley rider, a sport biker, or a fellow dual sporter. They can't resist the Black Widow. It's as if the pheromones of 1,000 sexy ladies were sacrificially extracted and injected into the plastics. Why they returned such a capable motorcycle to such an incapable rider, I will never know. But this I do know. The Black Widow will herald the end of the world as one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse. It just needs the right rider. Like Sauron and the One Ring, if the Black Widow ever got into the hands of Chuck Norris, Patrick Stewart, David Hasselhoff, Liam Neeson, Batman, or either of the Misters, the moon would turn to blood, the dead would rise from their graves, and the sky would crash to the earth. Which would actually solve the whole dead rising problem really quickly. And this, I think, is why it has been entrusted to me, a Frodo of sorts. A dirt-poor, 30-year-old nerdy guy with 0 riding skills who still has questionable dreams about Deanna Troi and Harley Quinn. Because the world is not yet prepared for the Suzuki DR-Z400 E Black Widow's full potential.